Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. This is Rule Games, and last we left off, we are in these ruins of Aethan, I believe. So, he wants us to collect some bones and bring him back for gold because he's a guilty conscience or something about what happened to these people. The Lord apparently is not a very nice character over here, and kind of killed everyone that worshipped Aethan. Anyway. Let's go in and see what we can do. Something beat him up, but we don't exactly know what. Maybe it was just animals? I don't know if they're undead here. I'm usually used to undead being in these crypts. Anyway, let's sneak.
Nice and slow.
So what's this guy, a fighter? He's a farmer by background. But he'll be a fighter this time. At least he has a good reason to be a fighter. He's a veteran. We're true answer. Neverwinter Nights 2. I did have an issue with that once about Chandra, I believe her name is, the daughter of Aemon Jeru. She ended up becoming a fighter as well at your level, but she literally did not have any experience at all story-wise. So it just made no sense to give her that proficiency. Stuff like that can irk me. I try to look past it, but it does irk me a bit. Usually someone needs to have a reason or something. But I mean, to be fair, I guess my character did not have a ton of experience either. Starting out in a swamp and all that stuff. But the character was the chosen one, so naturally got really good at that stuff. But anyway, my character here is a mercenary, so should have a reason to go and be a decent fighter and all that. Alright, so we have some spiderlings in here. I don't think they're very tough. Excuse me. Alright, let's see.
How may I help?
We could cast a spell. Oh. We have Arcane Assault, 2 per encounter. We have wizard spells that are, I believe, 1 use until you rest. At least Arcane Assault is this nice basic thing that you can use. Crush or corrode damage. See, I'm worried about using spells. So can I just use any of these spells in any order as, like, I were a sorcerer? Hoping so. Not gonna edit the Grimoire yet. Scepter. It's a nice scepter. Alright. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Well, you're rested. That's good. You're not. Oh well. You know what? To heck with everything. Charge!
Let's hop!
Oh, you're a melee. That's nifty. You go up there. You go up there.
Yeah.
I'd rather turn everybody's AI off. What's this? Defender? Oh, it's a good thing I wasn't a defender. Holy moly. I mean, knockdown's a freebie. We might as well use it. Second wins per encounter, too. Oh! It's an ability! How do I get to see my abilities anyway? There we go. Crucible of the Soul. 1 per rest, so I don't want to use that too much. Drains 11.2 burn damage as endurance. Does that mean if I'm, like, burning up, I can make that go away and... Arouse vital essence because our enemies getting endurance in the process. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that does. That's not very clear to me. Well, this is per encounter, so... It's only going to affect foes? Alright. Then let's arcane this stuff up.
Let's go. Doesn't feel right. Let's go.
Yes?
I still don't want to use spells. It's always been the issue with spells. You just don't want to use them. You can avoid it. Alright, well, we did well, we did well, we did well. No loot, except from this one.
Right.
Right, yeah.
Nice and quiet.
Hey,
Let's swap your weapon set to the bow.
leave it to me.
Yes?
Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Alrighty. What's that out of 216 experience earned? That's funny.
Nice and quiet.
Oh, what's this say? The red-brown smears flake away under the toe of your boot. Uh-oh. The nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles a metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. Spirit, as you look on, the air shimmers as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Is anyone else seeing this? Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else. Your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Some have snuffled the candles, or snuffled. Some have snuffed the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium, lit from behind. Two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the rectrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared.
Steady does it.
The face of this statue has had most of its features struck off, along with portions of its hands. Wow, someone really, really did not have a thing for this guy. Oh well. Let's see what else there is. So far there's just little spiderlings. These things do not pose too much of a threat at the moment. Hello.
How may I help?
You can cast a spell. Not that spell.
Indeed.
Oh, so much for sneaky. I'm gonna try to burn them. And
Aztec birth and wrath!
I do not think that worked out very well. Switch to melee, we're going all in. And you're disengaged. Ouch, that hurt. Alright, alright, alright. Did you really not hurt them at all? Alright, let's go daze this guy.
How may I help?
We gotta take better.
Yeah, my wizard guy. I don't know how to play a wizard here. Wizards are always ridiculously hard to play with. Especially when their AoE does not come back at... Like, the problem is they have spells and they take time to cast. So you have to time it right. Severe wound. Minus 50% healing received. Well, it sucks to be you. Try not to go in the front. But, well, I mean, I tried to actually get that spell cast properly. Alright. Can we all stop moving, please? Can you get back? Yeah, I don't want to burn my own guy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find a use for it. Maybe I'll watch someone else do a much better job with spells than me. Or maybe I can.
shall.
I want to see if I can do a better job. Alright, let's do this. There we go. That's probably how we have to do it.
Hey. Leave it to me.
Alright. Very good, everybody. Very good. How you doing, my poor guy? Seriously. You got mauled. Just another book to read? Yep, I'll add that to my reading collection. For when we actually, you know, go and read everything. What is this? A fine sword.
Huh?
I'm gonna put all books in. Alright, I'm gonna put. I do what I wanted to do. Alright, just grab that. Now, normally I probably couldn't put this stuff in the stash if I were playing on a higher difficulty or something. I know that some. I believe I saw part of a Let's Play where someone was having issues. Well, someone could not do the stash unless they were in town. Until they got to Gilded Vale. These prayer scrolls are coated in a thick layer of grime and dust. To his grace I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places and then abandoned altogether. Well, His grace did not seem very
Yeah.
amiable to the imploring.
I shall be discreet.
Yes, let's be discreet. Anyone have a mechanic skill? We need a rogue.
Yes?
How you doing, buddy? Well, I mean,
Hey.
no one's a rogue.
How
but
may I help?
what's your mechanic skill? How do I find out? 1. What's your mechanic skill? 0. What's your mechanic skill? 0. Alright, well. We need a mechanic skill,
Yes?
so you're it.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
The work of a moment.
What should we get? Warhammer! Gonna go to you.
Huh?
More books. I'm gonna have him carry all books right now. Well, it seems that we're gonna go down through here. Skelder, well. And we're caught. Or not.
Hey,
And now we're caught.
How may I...
Let's go.
I did not mean to disengage.
Huh?
Hi.
Let's
Let's just attack.
go.
Vermin have scoured these plates, though mold still grows in green-black clumps across the table. Yuck.
Sure.
I'm going back sneak mode
Lay
because I
low.
don't know what's ahead. These collapsed stones are pocked with burrows and narrow crevices. Claw marks and dung mark the passage of beasts. Claw marks mark? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, poor dude. Yeah, I don't know why this shaky stuff happens sometimes. Like, it wouldn't happen with him. If I flip him around, then I can probably read it. Oh, I can't. It's odd. Alright, uh-oh, characters may soon be maimed or killed.
I feel off.
Gosh, you are not having a good time, are you?
How may I help?
We're gonna make sure you don't touch anything else.
I shall.
You stay here. You're out. We're not having you do anything right now. So tell me, when health gets to 0, does he die? I know about endurance, but what about health? How... I don't see it here. Health... Don't see it here. Combat mechanics. Health! There we go. A main character who is reduced to 0 health will always be killed regardless of settings. Unlike Endurance, a character's health does not get restored after combat. Well, we have a problem in that this guy is really close to death. So you're not opening anything anymore. Amulet of Health.
Huh?
Let's go by the most important character in the game. Oh. Takes up a next slot. Crap. Well, this gives me Fortitude 5, Reflex 5, Will 5. And this gives me 15 max endurance. So, what's Fortitude do? It's just the save. Alright. Here's the issue. You already have a cloak. It's Kate. Doesn't do anything for you though. Looks cool. I'm gonna hold on to this Amulet of Health. Put it in the stash right now.
Hey,
Switch your weapon out.
of course. Yes?
You stay there. You not moving. We're exploring the rest of this place without you.
Yeah.
You're not getting through me.
Holy crap, that's a lot of them.
You're not getting through me. Hey,
Try to knock him down. If you can. Meanwhile, you can go on support of some kind. I don't know if that did any good. I have a lot of bad stuff on me. Got poison. Let's not use that yet. Alright, keep fighting. You, we need you to do something better than that. What's your health at? Ouch. Second wind. You're almost out. Knock him out. Hit him. There you go. Nope, stop that.
hey.
Stop going after him, please. No.
Lava will be on seek.
Scary. Alright. You, knock him down. Try to knock him down.
Leave it to me!
Alright, come on over and shoot. Alright, we did it. That was insane. Okay. A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what appears to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until the sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, the energy surges towards you. And suddenly, you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor, lined with torches and gleaming with crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late again! The rite's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar, warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars to appear in the night sky, and last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. The lights fade, as does the memory, and when your eyes clear, the spirit is gone. Lord Raedric has decided to rededicate the Gilded Vale's abandoned Athasian temple to a new deity. The entrance to this temple has been cleared, allowing entry for the first time in many years. I'm inside the temple. I encountered a man called Wharton. I'm going to search the ruins, find the priest, blah blah blah. Raedric's guard slaughtered. I have seen some manner of spirit within the temple, or a memory at least. In this memory I recalled an Athasian rite involving the ringing of bells. The first and last of these tolls, apparently, is that of the right hand, which has a distinctive warped tone to it. Wharton mentioned that the temple is full of secret compartments, and that I will likely find the remains on the lowest floor of the temple. Oh boy. Wharton also warned me, however, that the temple has become infested with spiders and skulder. It's a dangerous place. My health is getting low. A powerful odor of spices rises from one of these dishes. Vibrant dyes and grain seeds fill the others. Okay. More treasure. Ooh, gold. Only worth 9 copper? Alright, let's go, guys. Oh, sneak mode. Wow, too late now, but...
I shall be discreet.
You.
Hey.
Forward. We are not getting through that door. The door to the lower floor appears to be sealed with some enchantment. There's a set of bells beside the door which may play a part in opening it. It's interesting. I wonder if you can even get mechanics that high. You probably could. It's nice that they allow it, in theory. Well, then, there are 3 bells. Only one of which is interactable. I think I have explored every other place here, so... Or have I? Well, before I go start touching that, let's backtrack. We apparently have great, awesome memories of where we've been to before. This is how we remember we didn't explore that section. Alright, let's get this guy to go forward first since he's in best shape right now. What's your health at? Alright, 314, 250. Alright, take care of this little spider thing. I'm sure you can manage by yourself. It's a little spiderling.
Varathus!
Or miss. Come on, dude. It's a spiderling. You're a veteran warrior. There you go. Go back into escape mode. Alright. Hello. This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make out a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Rectrix Obrica says, Redemption for even these. Forgot and struck the largest bell first rather than second. Well, thank you. We definitely don't want to strike the largest bell first. I'll see what the other clues mean. Camping. Give it. Alright, anything else here? Alright, we get everything? Nope, we need to go down this spooky corridor. Maybe we can put all the clues down. How close are we to the level ups? Very far away, don't even count on it. Alright, there's two spiders here, so you're coming here too, and you're gonna be safely here, and hopefully they won't come and get us. Lure them.
You're not getting through me.
Come on, kill it.
Hi?
Yeah.
Kill.
Let's go.
Alright, you knock down.
We're kind of stuck over here.
Whack-a-mole. Alright, knock it down. Kill it. Both of you. Any clues here? The pile of furniture is branded with scorch marks. Whoever sat here left in a hurry. Ink has dripped across the scroll, obscuring its contents. Mother, I have asked Brother Edric to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Eomar in the morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming. For I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it safe to remain. I know Rectrix Obrica will not approve, but...
Right.
I believe that's everything.
Huh?
Steady does it.
I believe I've uncovered everything here. Alright, let's go to the bells. So he said, don't strike the larger one first. Fair enough. However, I do not see an option.
Hey,
Alright. I'm going to F5 here because
Huh?
I just want to make sure that it's not going to do anything terrible. Oh, here we go. Alright, gotcha. 3 bells hang from the stone protrusion that run along this wall. Years of dust and grime coat the middle. There is 1 large bell at the center, flanked by 2 smaller ones. Well, here's what we do know. We do not do the middle one first. So it's either 2 or 4. And I don't know yet, so I'm going to, well, examine the bells. The bells appear to be fully intact. They are made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much out of the ordinary about them. Leave it. Alright. Let's read. Visitors to the ritual floor. Redemption for even these. Forgot. Struck the largest bell first rather than second. Oh my goodness. Alright. Are there any other clues I am missing? Just gonna skim this to see if there's any clue about Bell's stuff. I should eat some food. Eat some food. You have some food. We'll eat when we go down there. So we have no clue other than we ring the big bell second. That's all we know. Big bell second, but I don't know which one goes first. And if there was a clue to it, I'm not seeing it. So I'm going to assume it's 1, 3, 2. Or 1, 2, well. I'm going to ring the left. I'm going to ring a larger one. I'm going to ring the right one.
all right then.
Okay. That did not go very well. Read this again. Visitors to the ritual floor, Rectrix Oberka says, redemption for even these forgot. Instruct the largest bell first. Rather than second. Alright. Well, there seem to be no bad consequences of ringing these out of order, so... A strange hush falls upon the room, muting the sound of the bells and the eternal drip of damp stone like. Then sudden dissonant toll sounds from the bell so loud and piercing that you are compelled to cover your ears. Ouch! And then at last silence once more.
Of course.
High piercing note of startling power. This note, the tone echoes. The tone echoes merrily through the halls until it seems that a dozen chirping notes ring through the temple. Silence the bell. Ring the right smaller bell. Before it diminishes to a mournful chime. Silence the bell. The clapper strikes a low, powerful note against the heavy iron. You feel the ringing in your chest as the loud moves through the rolling tide. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to explore a little bit more. Yeah, some of you, if you're watching this in the future, might be very frustrated saying, you're not seeing the clue in front of you. You're right, I'm not. I know I'm supposed to ring the big bell second. That's all I know. Maybe I could talk to that dude. Maybe he'll know something about what's up. How you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Good day to you.
I've reached a strange door by some bells. Do you know how to open it? And this place is overrun. Oh, you returned. Find anything yet? So I've discovered the temple's been sealed up for years. They must have tunneled in after the, well, the food stores. Shouldn't be anything worse than some vermin, though. You frickin' decided you couldn't take care of it all.
Hail and well met.
Alright, I found a strange door by some bells. You know how to open it? Ah, that door. I swear you used to be able to feel those bells above ground. Feel it through the dirt. He shakes his head. I know you have to ring them in order. And that's all. One of their rituals. You might find more information in the Rectrix's room. Maybe even a key. It's over by the scriptorium with all the books. Okay. And Skulder, too.
Huh?
Seems like that room that with all the Skulder, but... Alright, room with all the books. Oh, wait. I didn't go in here. Let's go into stealth
Nice and
mode.
slow.
Hey,
Might have been a clue here.
Let's go.
Alright, first off, I don't know what's going on with you, but... Can I not select the wizard? What's wrong with you? You're confused and you're confused. Great.
How may I help?
hey. Hey.
Take him out, take him out. It's a will-o-wisp. Alright, let's go get a vision. Spirit residue. Soul energy. Alright.
Right.
You go back, you're
Hey.
touching the thing. This parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. In this time of hardship, we must have just as much faith in ourselves. Great.
Yes?
I have to use the note. Oh, you're not touching anything.
Hey.
How may I help?
You're about to die.
Hey.
Alright. This room did not help much. Yeah, I saw a dwarf dude. Guess he's gone forever.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. This looks like a room where that thingamajig, Rectix Oryx, or whatever you call it, is. Whatever. Right, there is no clue here, so we'll just keep going. I already picked up all those books. Maybe I'll go and give them a more thorough read. Maybe I will do that. Let's just keep going in here first and explore. Yeah, there is nothing else here. Okay,
How may I help?
it's time to read. This will be part of the reading time in order to see if we can ascertain a clue. One day Aethys was sitting on a wall. One day Aethys had a great fall, watching a cat play in the sun. A crystal hung in a nearby tree had fragmented a sunbeam and scattered small motes of light on the ground. They danced around the cat, sliding over him as he frantically batted at them. He spun in place, following one as it rushed past him, and leaped on it, trying to pin it down. Aethys smiled, amused at the animal's tenacity. The cat landed on a spot, placing its paws over it, only to watch it flit away again. Aethys watched the cat's tail twitch and slap at the ground, annoyed that his prey could not be pinned. "Why must you tease him?" a voice said from behind him, accompanied by the crunch of sandals on gravel. "I merely bring the dawn," Aethys responded. "I don't stoke the hunter's heart. That's your responsibility, isn't it?" "True," said a second voice, "but neither do you quell it. If the hunter could not see his prey, would he still hunt?" "So philosophical, Hyleia," Aethys said, and turned to greet the two gods that approached him. "Have you come to debate the parallel between sight and desire?" He gestured to the wall, inviting Hyleia and Galawain to join him. They sat in silence, watching the cat who continued to hunt the sun, fruitlessly swatting at another mote and then rolling onto his back. "I have created the ultimate prey," Aethys said, finally breaking the silence. "It can be tracked, it can be followed, it can be seen, but it can never be caught." Galawain laughed lightly. "You don't agree, Galawain?" Aethys asked. "While it's true that your creation is elusive, it hardly can be considered the ultimate prey, because it can never be caught." He paused, his brow furrowed in thought. If that mote of light had substance, the hunter could subdue it. Otherwise, it's merely a dream, truly a fruitless endeavor. "All creatures spend their lives chasing fruitless endeavor," said Hyleia. "It is the way of mortality," Galawain laughed again. "I could create a creature, a living creature of flesh and blood, that could never be caught. I make your dream a reality." Now it was Aethys' turn to laugh. "You propose turning a fruitless dream into a fruitless reality? How is this any better?" A life spent in the pursuit of an attainable goal far exceeds any other. But you just said no one could catch this creature. This is not attainable. Galawain smiled. Humanity has surprised us before. Indeed, it could surprise us again. I will create a great white stag, and I will set it free in the world. It will have grace, resilience, and tenacity. It will exist solely to be pursued for all its days, and it will never be caught. It will serve to inspire the hunt for generations to come. All those who wish for glory will invoke my name. All those who hear its story will ask for my blessing in finding it. Hylia shook her head and threw Galawain a bemused look. I do not believe this is possible, so I too will make an offer. To the person who catches this stag, and I will catch the stag, I will bestow upon them its grace, resilience, and tenacity. Thrice blessed they will be. They will ask for my blessing on the hunt so they can obtain my boon. Galawain and Hylia took up arguing whose name would be invoked more when the hunt was on. Aethys sighed, a small smile playing at the edges of his mouth. He stood and looked to the sky. The sun had already started to hide itself behind the mountains. The cat, long ago tired of stalking the moats, had fallen asleep beneath the tree. He turned and looked at the other gods, deep in debate, and sighed again. I merely bring the dawn, he repeated as he made his way down the path. It's up to you to see what I reveal. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, it's a nifty thing, talking about the stag. Maybe it'll have further meaning later on, but it's not going to help me with this bell right now. The Book of Verses. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here. This small volume of verses and psalms is somewhat battered, suggesting it used to be carried on someone's person. The pages are dog-eared and worn, and the gold threads which form the title of the book have begun to fray. The book tends to open to a particular section where someone has marked a verse with a small blotch of ink. So obviously it's important. Eadnung, the bright star, spoke, and her voice was like a clarion cry, calling his soul forth. He knew, for the right hand of the shining god was afraid. All right, if anything, maybe that means the right bell. O wanderer, hear me, she spoke. You are known to us, and your deeds put you far from salvation. And he wept, for he knew that his sins lay bare before this great illumination. Then Sargamas spoke with his voice swept forth with the heat and forth of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. Harmk knelt before them, then resolved to save himself and asked what he must do. And Modegund spoke. Her voice was like the songbird's final hymn, bidding farewell to the day's light. What darkness lies within you, you must cast into his light. Your sins will be burned from you until you are newly formed, reborn into his keeping. So spoke Modegund, but Eadnung warned him, saying, You have walked all these years into darkness and must now return. You will find the path treading fire, and at every step you will be tempted to turn away. But no harm will come to you if you keep your faith. Again, that does not help me. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know why this would be the one that is opened up all the time. It means that you have to go forward even if you're afraid. I am befuddled. I mean, I could try guessing and checking
Yeah.
a lot, but I don't know if that will do anything. All I know is that the big bell needs to be rung second. I don't see this being useful. VF. Struck the largest spell first, rather than second. He forgot and struck the largest spell first, rather than second. I am truly stumped. I could try every combination, knowing that I have to ring the second one first. The middle bell second. I'm gonna go with the right bell first, because right hand and all that stuff. Ring the right, ring the middle. Ring the right, ring the left. The bell tolls a high piercing note of power. This tone echoes merrily through the halls until it seems a dozen chirping notes ring through the temple. And all of a sudden, distant toll sounds were so loud, piercing, compelled to cover your ears. Right, middle, left, right. There's a quiet melodic chime from all three bells before their discordant voices meet in one powerful rising rush of sound. It seems to fill the whole of the temple, a driving flood of song that drowns out all other thought. As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors. The lower level swings open. Guess and check worked.
Huh?
I don't know if there was a better way of going about that. I'd love to look that up later, but right now,
Hey,
Huh?
everyone sneak mode. Shh. And then you two come with me. Now that's ominous.
How may I help?
I guess technically if you didn't know that you're supposed to ring the big bell for a second. I don't even remember which order I did it in, but each time you have a choice of 3. So I guess 3 to the power of 4 is 81, so you have 81 combinations. The fact that you know that the middle bell has to be second, and it's probably the only time it's rung, eliminates many of them. So literally you have a choice of you narrow it down to 8 guesses, I think. Yeah. There's 8 combinations then. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But maybe there was an actual way to figure all that out. I've descended into the lower level of the temple. If Wharton spoke true, then the remains of the murdered priests are down here somewhere. Alright, let's be very careful. We still have a very
that's
heavily
strange
wounded
looking
wizard.
back. All the time I spent here growing up, never seeing what was coming.
Alright, folks, I think this is a good spot to stop. We can continue on and find these bones next time on Rule Games Plays Pillars of Eternity. Toodaloo.